From KALB, this is a First Alert forecast.
National Weather Service in Lake Charles has completed some storm surveys and have confirmed 4 total tornadoes that touched down on Saturday so far in central Louisiana. So I want to get you the details on those. The first one that I want to talk about touched down near the New Llano area. That was an EF0 tornado with peak winds around 80 miles per hour. This total path length that you see here is just over 3¼ mile long. The max width of this tornado was around 50 yards, and this was on the ground for approximately 5 minutes. I will go ahead and zoom in here. We'll kind of go from the start of that track to the end of it. So it touched down there just to the south of Billy Goat Hill. That's along US 171. It continued going toward Brewer Road there to the southeast and then began to lift right around University Parkway in eastern or in central Vernon Parish. Then the second tornado that touched down was just north of Fullerton in the Fullerton Lake area. This one was rated an EF1 tornado with peak winds around 100 miles per hour. This total path length is about 1.2 miles long, and its max width was right around 50 yards. This tornado was on the ground for approximately 2 minutes. And once again, we'll go ahead and zoom in there from the start to finish of that tornado track. Again, this touched down just to the west of Highway 399 and then lifted not too far away to the southeast, just to the south of FS Road. Let me see if I can get that name back up there. 4922 and just to the east of Highway 339. The third tornado was also in Vernon Parish. This one was a little bit of a longer track tornado. Touched down just east of Savage Fork and then lifted to the southeast of Pickering. This one was on the ground for about 6½ miles. Also an EF1 tornado with peak winds of around 90 miles per hour. This one was on the ground for about 8 minutes. And then the last tornado that was surveyed started in Evangeline Parish near the community of St. Landry, then traveled into St. Landry Parish and then lifted near the community of Rosa. This was a long track tornado on the ground, a little over 15 miles. This was an EF1 with peak winds around 95 miles per hour. The good news is this week we stay pretty calm and quiet. We've got a cold front moving through overnight tonight. That will cool temperatures down, but you will notice no showers and storms out ahead of this one. We will stay pretty clear as we go through the night tonight. We've got great conditions there from our Paragon Casino Resort camera. Temperatures, though, are on the warmer side right now, generally in the mid and upper 60s across the region, with southerly winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We'll transition into the 50s after midnight tonight, and a few spots could even see upper 40s for those overnight lows, still keeping it about 10 degrees above the average for this time of the year. Going into next week, we'll see much cooler weather move into the central Louisiana. There's a very high amount of confidence in this, so that's something that I'm watching. 10-day temperature trend here showing highs in the 40s, overnight lows, lower 30s, maybe even upper 20s. Before that, though, we'll have some rain move into central Louisiana. The highest chance there will be on Sunday, so watching right now for the potential of showers and storms, and the severe weather potential, it's possible, but just not certain just yet. Here's a look at that extended forecast. Rain again a little more likely going into Sunday. Then after that we'll dry out with cooler temperatures going into the beginning of next week. But before then, temperatures warm up briefly there on Sunday. Highs will be in the upper 60s.
So Jake, how well do models and forecasts predict icy or snowy weather here in the South?
You know, Jay, that's a great question. They don't do too well with it, especially this far out, but even up to the event, sometimes they struggle. It's just because we don't see this wintry weather that often down here, but right now, I'm not too confident in any chance of wintry precip. Not going to say it's not possible, but if it is, we'll give you that first alert.
If we see snow, I don't know, I might freak out like a little kid. That's just me, but whatever.
Honestly, I was in along the I-20 corridor in 2021 when we got all that snow,
Yes.
and I saw enough for 10 years. I could do without.
That's fair enough, I guess. Well, thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.